NRA chief Wayne LaPierre announces resignation ahead of trial. The longtime head of the National Rifle Association said Friday he is resigning, just days before the start of a civil trial over his spending of millions of dollars worth of travel, security, and other perks at the powerful gun rights organization's expense. Wayne LaPierre, the executive vice president and chief executive officer, said his departure is effective January 31. LaPierre and ex-NRA President Oliver North are among the witnesses expected to testify. LaPierre, 74, has led the NRA's day-to-day operations since 1991, acting as the face and vehement voice of its gun rights agenda. In recent years, though, the NRA has been beset by dwindling membership and financial troubles, along with lingering questions about LaPierre's leadership and spending. One of LaPierre's top lieutenants, Andrew Arulanandam, will assume his roles on an interim basis, the organization said. With pride in all that we have accomplished, I am announcing my resignation from the NRA, LaPierre said in a statement released by the organization. I've been a card-carrying member of this organization for most of my adult life, and I will never stop supporting the NRA and its fight to defend Second Amendment freedom. My passion for our cause burns as deeply as ever. James, a Democrat, accuses LaPierre and other executives of illegally diverting tens of millions of dollars from the NRA and spending organization funds on personal trips, no-show contracts, and other questionable expenditures. LaPierre is accused in the lawsuit of spending millions on private jet flights and personal security and accepting expensive gifts, such as African safaris and use of a 107-foot, 32-meter yacht from vendors. He is also accused of setting himself up with a $17 million contract with the NRA if he were to exit the organization, spending NRA money on travel consultants, luxury car services, and private jet flights for himself and his family, including more than $500,000 on 8 trips to the Bahamas over a 3-year span. James is seeking to ban LaPierre and the other executives from serving in leadership positions of any not-for-profit or charitable organization conducting business in New York, which would effectively remove them from any involvement with the NRA. Some of the NRA's excess spending was kept secret, the lawsuit said, under an arrangement with the organization's former advertising agency, Ackerman McQueen. The advertising firm would pick up the tab for expenses for LaPierre and other NRA executives and then send a lump sum bill to the organization for out-of-pocket expenses, the lawsuit said. LaPierre has defended himself, saying in previous testimony that cruising the Bahamas on a yacht was a security retreat because he was facing threats after mass shootings. He conceded not reporting the trips on conflict of interest forms, testifying, "It's one of the mistakes I've made.